So first of all, I want to start this YouTube video out by saying Happy New Year's. It is 2018, 21 years that I done been alive personally. I'm not 21 yet until May 23rd, 2018, but this is going on 21 years that I've been alive. Now, I hope that you guys have a wonderful New Year's. I hope that you guys, if you guys drink or do anything like that, I hope that you guys be safe, and I hope that 2018 brings a great year and great things for all of us. Now, before I really dive deep into this YouTube video, I want to just say this is basically going to be about my five cartoons that I personally think still hold up till this day. Now, it's not in no particular order. It is just five cartoons, and I'm going to start from one and I'm going to continue on to five. And if you have any suggestions, or you think there's a cartoon that haven't made it on this list yet, deserves to be on this list, please leave down in the comment section below and let me know. And keep in mind that this is not the only video that I'm going to make of this. I'm going to make some of these throughout the year because, you know, I'm only doing it five for the moment. Five cartoons that I think still hold up to this day per YouTube video that I do of these, because I can go on. I would probably have probably over 20 cartoons in one YouTube video, and that'd be way too long. So I'm just going to divide it up into different YouTube videos and, you know, release them every so often. You know, when I do, I'm not going to release them in rapid succession and overfill you guys with the same content. No, I'm gonna do it, you know, maybe every few months I'll release one, and we'll just continue on with that. So just because it didn't make this YouTube video don't mean it's not gonna make the next one that I do one of these. So please keep that in mind, because believe me, a lot of the cartoons, even from 60s, 70s, 80s, really the 90s and the early 2000s, will probably make it on one of these YouTube videos that I end up bringing. Now that's enough for the fucking intro. So YouTube, what's happening? This is your boy Kirby Venom. I'm back with you guys with another YouTube video today, and welcome to 5 cartoons that I personally think that holds up. Now, without further ado, let's go on and hop right into this. Now, please keep in mind that this is in no particular order. I'm just going to start from number 1 to number 5, and I'm going to continue to go on like that. And I'm probably going to continue the cycle even through you know, different YouTube videos. So this may be 1 through 5, and then the next YouTube video that I do of this may be like 6 through 10, and we'll just do that 10 through 15 through 20, and you know, shit like that. Or, you know what I mean. We just keep going on like that. So the number 1 that I brought up and came to my mind, or that I will bring up and came to my mind, is Donald Duck and Chip and Dale. Now, Donald Duck and Chip and Dale is one of those cartoons that just, they try to outwit each other. You know, it kind of reminds me of Tom and Jerry. And it's one of those cartoons that I just don't get bored of. Donald Duck and Chip and Dale, they're funny characters to me. You know, I love to hear, or I love to see the little chipmunks, Chip and Dale, doing their little thing, up to their little shenanigans, trying to fool people. You know, they always want those nuts, or any kind of food in general, popcorn, nuts. If they can eat it, they probably will eat it, to be honest. That's how a lot of these cartoons are. Like, some of these characters be grubbing. And then you got Donald Duck, who can't really speak all that well, or at least proper English all that well, and he's just, the way that he be freaking out, the things that he be doing, it's just all funny in my opinion. And I just think that Donald Duck and Chip and Dale, it's one of those cartoons that just don't get old. It's one of those cartoons that I can just come back to day after day, all day, and just watch over and over again. Now, of course, you know, stuff will start to get stale after a while if you do too much of anything. But sometimes I don't necessarily think that is 100% the case, because people do a lot of the same stuff all the time and it seems like they don't get bored. But, you know, if you really want to go there and say that, I guess, you know, too much of anything can get kind of stale and boring after a while. But Donald Duck and Chip and Dale are just something that I can always come back to and watch and always get good laughs out of, because I don't know, dude, there's just something about those older cartoons that just bring me joy and stuff. Like, it's amazing, it's awesome, and Donald Duck and Chip and Dale is definitely on my list to watch for a lifetime. Now, the second cartoon that I personally want to bring up is, I'm gonna have to say, SpongeBob. SpongeBob is one of those cartoons as well that's just funny as hell. Now, take it from me, all right? Now, there came a point to where I was watching SpongeBob so much when I was younger, and I don't really watch TV like that anymore. But every time I walk past and I see like my nephew watching SpongeBob or something like that, because I mainly be on like Twitch, YouTube, I'll be watching other stuff, but sometime, you know, I watch TV and I see SpongeBob on, man, SpongeBob be having me rolling, man. I remember watching SpongeBob as like a little boy, you know, maybe like 5, 6, 7, 8, stuff like that. Because I think SpongeBob, because I was born in 97, I think the first episode of SpongeBob came out like a year or 2 years after I was born. So growing up, I grew up on SpongeBob, and SpongeBob is just funny. Like, you got SpongeBob with his obnoxious laugh, and you got fucking Patrick being just stupid. That's just how he is. You got Squidward with his fat ass nose. You got Sandy who's a squirrel undersea, don't belong there in my opinion, but somehow she made it there. It just, the whole cast of SpongeBob is just funny, and SpongeBob is just something that I just can't get tired of. SpongeBob is just something that that's just, it's just hilarious. Like SpongeBob is just something that's just, it will always make me laugh. Like, I can be upset, I could be down, I could just be angry, but SpongeBob will always be there to just give me a laugh and stuff like that. I'm still surprised even in myself that when I watch SpongeBob, I still get the same amount of laughs that I used to get when I was younger. Like, that should be having me sitting in my chair rolling. And it's always been funny, and I just feel like SpongeBob is probably one of those cartoons that probably won't get boring. I never really got tired of watching SpongeBob. I just stopped watching TV because I became more invested in the gaming. You know, I watch a lot of Twitch. I stream on Twitch. I watch a lot of YouTube videos. I make YouTube videos. So a lot of the time, if I'm not busy doing something that I have to do, I'm either like sleeping, I'm chilling, making YouTube videos, or live streaming, and that's usually what I do. I could sit down and watch TV if I had the time, but I just don't watch it as much. But SpongeBob is definitely one of those shows that will continue to stay on my list. And I'm always excited for new episodes or even reruns. If they say that something's coming on, I ain't seen it in a long time, of a SpongeBob episode, you best believe that I'm going to be there waiting for that SpongeBob episode to come on so I can get my fucking laugh on. Alright, the third cartoon that I must say that will go on this list is actually one of my favorites, and that is Looney Tunes. Looney Tunes is so memorable for me. Looney Tunes just has a cast full of amazing characters. Not that any other cast or any other cartoon don't, because there's a whole shitload of cartoons, even the sums that I already named, like Donald Duck and Chip and Dale and SpongeBob. But Looney Tunes just got those characters that always come to mind. You got Daffy Duck, you got Bugs Bunny, you got Foghorn Leghorn. I say, that dude is just hilarious. You got fucking, there's just so many. You got Elmer Fudd, you know, you got I think it's Task the Tasmanian Devil. You got him. I don't know if Leela was ever in Looney Tunes. I don't really remember, but you got Sylvester, you got Tweety, you got all these characters. You got Porky Pig, Porky, and especially when they get to interacting with each other is the most funniest thing. One of my favorite episodes that I'm gonna have to say that I always remember of Looney Tunes was the one where it was duck season, rabbit season, and they pulled that paper off after they got done pulling it for a while, and look who face pops up, Elmer Fudd season. Looney Tunes is one of those cartoons that just don't get old to me either. Looney Tunes always gives me a laugh as well. Looney Tunes still has me rolling. I still will become a little kid. I will get a bowl of cereal or some food, and I will plop my ass down in front of that TV, and I will sit there and I will fucking watch Looney Tunes until my eyes get red and I get real sleepy, and I will just be laughing all damn day. I'll be laughing so hard at Looney Tunes that my motherfucking throat starts to hurt. Yo, that's just how amazing I think fucking Looney Tunes is. Like, Looney Tunes is just an awesome fucking, just cartoon. It's probably in like my top favorite one of the favorite cartoons of all time. I don't really want to give a number one spot to that, like to any cartoon, but it's definitely in my top. It's definitely a strong contender for one of my favorite cartoons of all time. That's for damn sure. And Looney Tunes is one of those cartoons that will always give me a fucking laugh, and I just love to watch it all day in, all day out. And you know what? The crazy thing is that every time I watch Looney Tunes, it always brings back so many memories too. Though some of those fond memories of me just chilling there, even watching with my cousins when we were little kids. Man, Looney Tunes will forever be a legend in my book. Now, the number 4 spot is going to have to go to, I mentioned it a little bit earlier in this YouTube video, and that is Tom and Jerry. Tom and Jerry, can't nobody beat Tom and Jerry. If somebody came up to me and told me that they didn't like Tom and Jerry, I'm sorry, bro. We can't be friends. I can't fuck with you. Tom and Jerry is legendary, yo. The episode, I think it's called Pet Peeve. The episode where Tom and Spike had to capture, because I guess they were eating up too much food, like they were eating a lot and stuff like that. But the first one to capture Jerry, the mouse Jerry, would be able to stay, and the other one had to leave. But in the end, they both ended up having to leave, and guess what? When the guy or the husband said that, or the owner said that, all right, it's time for them to get out, they booked out of there with the fucking refrigerator, bro. Fucking Tom and Spike straight booked out of there with the refrigerator. That shit had me dying, yo. Oh my God, Tom, the type of stuff that Tom, Spike, Jerry, Butch, all of them, because they have a pretty memorable cast as well. Not too large, but they have a pretty memorable cast. The type of stuff that they went through is just hilarious. Like, it even has me like laughing, because I play the game Tom and Jerry War of the Whiskers, and like they taunt in that game be having me laughing too. Tom and Jerry, how they be trying to outsmart each other, just like, you know, Donald Duck and Chip and Dale. It's just one of those older style cartoons that's just, I don't know, it can always bring you laughs upon laughs and a lot of like replay value, or you can call it rewatch value, or whatever you want to call it. Rewatch, replay. It brings a lot of that. Like, sometimes I be sitting here wishing that Tom and Jerry was on, you know, because, you know, we got cable. And sometimes, you know, you don't always get to watch what you want to watch on cable, but that's for a lot of stuff. You know, Netflix, Hulu, Crunchyroll, a lot of that stuff. And it's crazy because sometimes I'll really be sitting here like, man, fuck, I want to watch Tom and Jerry. And they go for a lot of these cartoons as well. But Tom and Jerry, dude, I just can't tell you the amount of like laughter and memories and, you know, that I've went through with Tom and Jerry. Like, Tom and Jerry is also another legend in my book. Tom and Jerry just doesn't get old, in my opinion. It's one of those shows that really do live up till today. Like, it really does still, you know, hold up till today, and it doesn't get old. Like, in my opinion, it just doesn't get old. Now, if you have a different opinion, then so be it. Everybody's not going to agree on everything, but man, Tom and Jerry is just, they can really give you some laughs. Like, that can really turn your upside down day really upside up, or whatever you want to call it. Like, Tom and Jerry is just fucking legendary, and it's just, dude, I don't know, man. It's just, I remember seeing, I don't know if it was the 80th anniversary, 50th anniversary, 20th anniversary. I don't really remember, but I seen one where it was Tom and Jerry. They were old, and that really got me in my feels, man, because all throughout my life, like, these cartoons that I'm describing to you in this YouTube video, I've watched these growing up. So, like, you know, when I see stuff like that, the anniversaries and how old they are, it really gets me in my feels because of the fond memories it brought me, the great memories, all the laughs, the joy. When I was sad, it made me happy. So Tom and Jerry is definitely up there as well as one of my favorite cartoons of all time. And, you know, I don't think anything is going to dethrone any of those that I've mentioned as up there in my top. And these cartoons don't make it on the list for nothing. Like, these are really some funny ass great cartoons, and Tom and Jerry is just definitely one of those fucking cartoons that's gonna give you a good ass fucking laugh when you need it or even want it. And even if you don't want the laugh, Tom and Jerry will still give you that laugh. And for the number 5 spot, this spot is gonna end up going to Rocko's Modern Life. Now, I haven't been able to get all the cartoons that I want, or all my, childhood or favorite cartoons, the complete series. But Rocko's Modern Life, I'm about to say Tom and Jerry. Rocko's Modern Life is definitely one of those cartoons that I have the complete series of. And a few months ago, it might have been earlier this year, back in summertime, every night I would sit here and I would watch Rocko's Modern Life. Still funny. Rocko, Heifer, Filbert, still funny. I remember there was one episode where I forgot exactly what happened, but Filbert straight went off. He was talking to Heifer. He was like, here, eat something. I don't remember the exact word, but it was like something, fat boy. But the way Filbert said fat boy and the way how mad he was getting was the most funniest thing ever. Now, Rocko's Modern Life isn't, it could be a popular cartoon. Sometimes it can't. It's one of those cartoons, in my opinion, that has some humor that kids necessarily wouldn't quite understand. But I feel like it's one of those cartoons that can definitely appeal to adults and kids, or kids and adults. Just like, I feel like all these cartoons pretty much can appeal to kids and adults. If there's any cartoon on this list that will mainly appeal to kids or whatever, it's gonna be SpongeBob. But even SpongeBob can appeal to fucking kids and adults, because sometimes I even see my dads laughing, sitting there in front of the TV laughing, watching SpongeBob. And even, he don't really watch Rocko or anything like that. I'm the more cartoon head in the family. But, Rocko's Modern Life was definitely one of those shows that I had to give on, or at least when I had the chance, because it was on my mind at the moment. I had to get Rocko's Modern Life on the complete series on DVD. And some people really didn't understand Rocko's Modern Life. Not everybody understands every cartoon, but I understand a shitload of them. You'll be surprised how many cartoons I actually like, and some that I never really watched while I was growing up. Not necessarily I don't like, but some that I just didn't necessarily watch when I was growing up. But Rocko's Modern Life definitely gives you a lot of replay value, or rewatch value, or whatever you want to call it. When I was watching Rocko's Modern Life, it felt like I was watching it for the first time ever again. Still getting laughs. Okay, I remember some of the episodes, but I don't remember all of them. I'm still surprised, still laughing hard. Don't want to stop watching it. Once I start watching Rocko's Modern Life, and especially since I have the complete series, I'm going to sit there and I'm going to watch it over and over and over, and every single episode is gonna go through next thing you know, it's like early in the night, maybe like 8 o'clock. It's like fucking 6, 7, 8 o'clock in the morning. I'm still up here watching Rocko's Modern Life, getting my laugh on, just loving the times, because those bring good memories too. But I mainly watch Rocko's Modern Life by myself, at least that I remember. But it's definitely a legendary show as well. It was part of like those 90s cartoons. It was one of those greats. Man, 90s had a lot of great cartoons, but Rocko's Modern Life was definitely one of those cartoons that stood out to me. Again, you got Rocko, you got Heifer, you got Filbert, you got Spunky the dog. It's just so much stuff that they go through. Like, I can't lie, some things did seem kind of nasty in that show, but at the same time, I just loved it. Like, it was just funny. Like, Rocko's Modern Life is just one of those cartoons that I just cannot hate. It's an awesome cartoon. It's just fucking fantastic, and it's just great. But Rocko's Modern Life will definitely always have a place in my heart. And again, it will always have that legendary status next to it. At least for me it is, because Rocko's Modern Life can always cheer me up and give me those fucking laughs anytime. So that's just about gonna do it. These are 5 cartoons that I personally think still hold up till this day. Now again, I'm gonna be making some more YouTube videos covering these. I'm gonna continue them. I don't necessarily know if I'm gonna continue with the 6 through 10, 10 through 15, 15 through 20, or I might just each video just do 1 through 5. But I don't know. I'll see. I'll probably continue on with the, keep the numbers going on, and we'll see like that. So if there's a, cartoon that didn't make this list, don't worry. There's a few more of these YouTube videos that's going to come in the future. It takes some time doing, because I like to use pictures and stuff like that. I like to make these kind of special in my own way, and so these take a little bit more time to do, or at least edit and render and stuff like that. So, well, a lot of videos take a long time to render for me, but these take a little bit more time to edit. I get to go down memory lane and explore these YouTube videos, or explore these cartoons again and look at them, so I can discuss stuff to you guys. And yeah, it was really fantastic jumping down this memory lane again. So just because I didn't make this video don't mean it's not going to make a video in the future, because believe me, more than likely one of the cartoons that you probably like probably will make one of these YouTube videos if it didn't make this one. So please leave down in the comment section below what you guys thought about this YouTube video and what you guys thought about this 5 cartoons that hold up till today list. At least this is my opinion. Again, it's my opinion. If you have your own opinion, or you think there's something that I missed, or if you even want to talk about one of the cartoons in this YouTube video that you love, leave down in the comment section below. Let me know. I will read it. I will respond to it. We can get a discussion going on there. But this isn't even an end either, because I will probably be making, because I don't know if you guys know, but I have this YouTube series on my channel called Memory Lane, where I pick different cartoons, and I plan on doing all the cartoons I love. It may take time because it's hard for me to find that person who watched all the cartoons and I can sit there and we can really go down memory lane with. I want to find that person. Sometimes I do them by myself, but they're better when I do them with person. But it's a series called Memory Lane where I go into, you know, these cartoons a little bit more deeper. I dive deeper into them. I get a little bit more specific with them, and we really talk about key parts, or at least key parts in our opinion to us, that really made these cartoons special. So if you guys want to see any of those, I will leave probably, like, I would see if I can leave some of those videos at the end of the YouTube video for like an annotation or whatever that you can click on and go explore some of them. So I may be, or my bad if I hit the mic, so I may be even doing all these. I probably will do all these as time goes on. I don't know exactly when, and there may even be a chance I may not even be able to get to them all, but I plan on doing all the cartoons that I love, including these memory lane video for each of them, and we just dive deeper into them. So believe me, this isn't the end. This isn't the last time I'm going to talk about these cartoons. They're going to be brought up a lot in the future. So I just want to get you guys aware of that. So if you guys want something or if you guys want to see me do something that dives a little bit more deeper into cartoons, then definitely wait for that. Again, I don't know exactly when I'm going to release the next one. I've been wanting to do one, but I don't have that person to be able to do it with, and I want to get that person, that specific person who watch cartoons, who I can really sit there, dive down memory lane and really talk about those cartoons, and, you know, point out key points why they really you know, attracted us and why we love them so much. So that's going to do it for today's YouTube video. If you did enjoy today's YouTube video, please like, comment, and subscribe. You can follow me on twitter.com/NorVenom3 and twitch.tv/NorVenom3. If you guys want to see more YouTube videos like this, please leave down in the comment section below and let me know. I would love to read the YouTube comments and see what you guys have to say. Again, this has been 5 cartoons, at least in my opinion, that holds up even until today. And I even have a feeling that these cartoons are going to hold up for the future. Shit, I believe these cartoons are going to even hold up even still after I'm dead. That's how legendary these cartoons are. But that's going to do it. I hope that you guys have a beautiful day. Again, I hope that you guys had a beautiful new year, and I hope that this great year is filled with greatness for all of us. So I hope that you guys have a beautiful day, and YouTube, until next time.